I am headed off today at 100% max charge to an electric club event that is christening a new charger in Walsenburg, Colorado. It is a non-Tesla charger, but since my electric car club is all brands of cars, we are all going down there to celebrate this new charger as part of the EVTrail. The EVTrail, I'll leave a link in the description, is a company that is trying to set up a full charging path from New Mexico to Custer, South Dakota, if I have my information correct. And we're going down there to take a look at their 2 level 3 and 2 level 2 chargers. A bunch of Teslas are going, but also a bunch of cars such as Chevy Bolts and other brands are going to use their chargers. And we're going to try to see if we get maximum charge out of them. We're all keeping track of our range and our mileage to see how well we do. It seems to be a nice day, about 50 degrees outside, no precipitation, so it's actually a very good day to do a reasonable test and compare some car brands. Wow, I am not getting any regen braking going on because I'm at 100%. There's no place for the energy to go, so I'm tapping my brakes like a madman in my neighborhood that's rather hilly. So I hope the driver behind me doesn't think that I'm trying to brake check him. I just have no way to slow down until I get some room in the battery to accept some regen electricity. So our club is meeting at Sam's Club to all meet up and get ready to go, and then from there we will depart on about a 91 mile trip from Sam's Club to Walsenburg, Colorado, and then have lunch down there. The charger is at a very well reviewed restaurant called George's Drive-In. And the charger and George's are conveniently located right off the interstate, I-25 headed south. So we all look forward to a nice lunch. I was contacted by the Colorado Sun newspaper media outlet, and they asked to send them some pictures of the event. They apparently have a reporter that covers just that sort of thing, or that is at least in his wheelhouse, with specialty reporting for energy conservation and electric cars, and so he's interested, and that's a nice touch to be able to have the media interested in our little club's efforts. So I'm off to get to the rally point, and I'm going to try to be there a little bit early so that I can make sure everybody's on time when we leave and everybody's keeping track of the stuff they need to keep track of. So I look forward to the trip today. Okay, we have all met up at the Electrify America charger and are heading out. We have 3 Teslas and a Chevy Bolt going, and there will be another car at the location that's a Chevy Bolt. So we will have enough folks to test and hit maximum amperage for the test. Anyway. So we're about to get on southbound I-25. It's going to be a nice trip. It is a beautiful day about 70 degrees, even though it's November. And the driving's been very nice. We've been doing the speed limit the whole way, no traffic to speak of. And we're about a half hour outside of Walsenburg. Almost at Walsenburg. It's been a beautiful day. The Sangre de Cristos are off to the right. I am Tail End Charlie. Some of my older subscribers might know what that phrase means. It refers to the last airplane in a wartime contract. The manufacturers would, in fact, paint a plane with the words Tail End Charlie on the last aircraft made per a contract. I see the sign for George's Restaurant up here on the left. And I've read some good things about the restaurant that's there. We had a nice lunch at George's and got to all charge. The EVTrail network, which is being set up, is really nice. I was surprised at a private individual funding and setting up this charging network so that he could enable a much traveled route. So it looked really nice. The chargers were very well made. I got to use a CHAdeMO adapter for my Tesla. I had never used one before. A friend of mine brought his adapter with him, thank you Dan, and let me charge for a small amount of time, and then I swapped out with another car club member that needed the level 3 charging so that they could go on to the Sand Dune National Park south of us and not run out of energy. So I let the other car owner use the level 3 and I used a level 2 J1772 charger and got everything I needed while I was at lunch. So the food was okay, pretty good at George's, and we got to talk and find out about the individual, a Mr. Curtis Clar, that is setting up the EVTrail network. I had no idea what was involved in getting up pay-as-you-go, getting the installation done, getting power set up. Just the chargers themselves was quite a research project for him. It was, you know, far more than I would ever care to go through. I certainly hope he can repeat the model and get it going in other locations quickly now that he's gone through all of those issues with setting up a new charging network. The nice thing about his setup on EVTrail is that it is pay-as-you-go. You don't need to download an app in the middle of the night when you need a charge. like some places. You don't need to have a membership fee. You literally just, like buying gasoline, you pay for it with a debit card or credit card, and you're on your way. So it's a really good system, and I wish him the best. When he completes the circuit up to Cheyenne and to Custer in South Dakota, then I'm certain I will take that drive and use his system to charge my car. So it was a pretty nice visit with Curtis and the other club members to go set up and see how much energy we could get. We did get the max. I got to charge for the first time on J1772 at 48 amps. I paid for 2 inverters in my car so that I can literally charge at 80 amps, 220 volts, but I've never ever used it until today. It's really there. You can't even order a car that can go above 48 anymore. So it's not really something that's used. And at a particular site, I would much rather see 2 chargers instead of 2 lower amperage chargers than 1 high level charger. The more chargers you have, the better. So that's what I'm hoping would happen. And it looks like that the EVTrail system confirmed that that's all that's necessary on a level 2. Well, it's been a great trip, and I thoroughly enjoyed seeing a private network. Thanks for watching the video, and if you haven't already, please hit the like button. That helps, and subscribe for more videos. I'll do my best to keep them going in the winter, when generally people travel a little less, especially in Colorado when there's a lot of snow. But I will make best effort to keep the videos coming. It's been great having you.